Have you ever heard of the Sermon on the Mount? It's one of the most famous, most quoted, and honestly, most challenging speeches ever given. Jesus delivered it on a mountainside in Galilee, and it's packed with wisdom that can radically change how we see the world and live our lives. So, what's it all about? Let's dive in and explore some of its core ideas. The sermon kicks off with the Beatitudes. You've probably heard some of them. Blessed are the meek, for they will inherit the earth. Or, blessed are the peacemakers, for they will be called children of God. These aren't just feel-good phrases. They're a complete flip of what the world usually values. Society often celebrates the powerful, the wealthy, the assertive. But Jesus says true blessing, true happiness comes to the humble, the merciful, and those who hunger for what's right. It's a revolutionary idea that puts our whole value system under a microscope. It challenges us to ask, what do I really think is important? Then Jesus drops another bombshell. He tells his followers, you are the salt of the earth, and you are the light of the world. Think about that. Salt preserves and adds flavor. Light dispels darkness and shows the way. He's not just giving a compliment, he's assigning a purpose. He's saying that our lives are meant to have a positive, preserving and illuminating effect on the world around us. We're meant to make things better, to bring clarity and hope where there's confusion and despair. It's a huge responsibility, but also an incredible privilege. It means our small, everyday actions can have a massive impact. Next, Jesus gets into the nitty-gritty of the law. He says he didn't come to abolish the law, but to fulfill it. And then he raises the bar. He says, it's not enough to just avoid murder. You shouldn't even hold anger in your heart against someone. It's not enough to just avoid adultery. You shouldn't even look at someone with lust. He's moving the focus from our external actions to our internal thoughts and motivations. He's saying that true righteousness isn't about just following a list of rules. It's about a complete transformation of the heart. This is tough stuff. It shows us that we can't achieve this perfection on our own, which points to the need for grace and help beyond ourselves. He also talks about radical love. Love your enemies and pray for those who persecute you. This is probably one of the hardest commands in the entire sermon. It's easy to love people who love you back. But loving your enemies, that goes against every natural instinct. Yet Jesus says this is what sets his followers apart. It reflects the character of God, who sends rain on both the righteous and the unrighteous. This kind of love is active, not passive. It's about choosing to do good to those who wish you harm. It's a powerful, world-changing force. Jesus also warns against performing righteous acts just to be seen by others. When you give to the needy, do it secretly. When you pray, don't do it on the street corner to show off how spiritual you are. Go into your room and pray in private. He's teaching about authenticity. God is interested in the genuine state of our hearts, not the performance we put on for others. This is a call to integrity, to make sure our inner life matches our outer life. Finally, he wraps up with some incredibly practical advice about worry. He tells us not to worry about our life, what we will eat or drink, or about our body, what we will wear. He points to the birds of the air and the lilies of the field. God takes care of them, so won't he take care of us? He encourages us to seek first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these things will be added to you. This isn't a promise of an easy, problem-free life. It's an invitation to trust. It's about reorienting our priorities, putting God first, and trusting that he will provide for our needs. The Sermon on the Mount is like a manifesto for a different way of living. It's challenging, it's countercultural, and it's deeply beautiful. It's not a list of rules to earn salvation, but a picture of what a life transformed by grace looks like. It invites us to a life of humility, purpose, integrity, radical love, and deep trust. Thanks so much for watching. If this sparked some thoughts, I'd love to hear them in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more content like this. See you in the next one.